All right, let's look at the lineup. Who is the suspect? Who's the one that did it? Who's the guilty one in this lineup right here? Who's the perpetrator? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Oh, it's this one right here. This is who you were looking for, wasn't it? Wasn't it? What's going on, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again, guys, with another custom action figure. Okay, so today we have right here in front of you guys, we have the custom red and black Punisher, or the Red Skull Punisher, whatever you want to call him. And if you guys didn't see my last review of my last custom, it was of the custom white Magneto right here. White Magneto now. If you guys didn't see that review, check it out. And so I'm going to tell you guys how I came about this custom right here. He was actually one of the reasons how I came about this custom is from my previous figure that I just showed you from Magneto. So if you guys didn't see that video, check it out. So essentially, this guy has the Magneto body from the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. As you can see, he has the red arm guards right here, and he has the red boots. So here is him standing next to the Magneto, and you can see that he has the same body. Now, essentially, what I did to customize this Punisher, guys, is I just got rid of the red lines, and that was going through there, and the red lines going down his legs. And I essentially just painted on the Red Skull. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to do a red and black version, well, like I said, it was mainly because of the Magneto thing, and also the Magneto body that I had left over, and also because I had this sculpt going on as well, the head sculpt. Now, if you look at the head sculpt is from this Punisher right here, the classic Punisher. But as you can see, he has a different head sculpt. I put his head on his body and his head on his body. So if you're looking at these Punishers and you're wondering why they look so different, well, it's because this one, the body is from the Netflix show, The Punisher, from the Daredevil wave, the Man-Thing wave, and I used the head sculpt from the classic Punisher to put onto his body, and of course I used the actor's head from the Netflix show to put onto his body. Did I confuse you yet? I just felt like it went better. Like this head sculpt was a little bit more cartoonish if I left it on the classic version, so I gave it a more realistic version right here. So I put it on his body, and being that he had like a little bit of a cartoonish vibe and the body was a little bit more realistic, that's why I put it on his body. So I felt like, you know, it goes better with it because it makes the Punisher look a little bit more realistic. Now, as far as this custom Punisher, guys, I'm going to tell you how I made him. Like I said, this is the Magneto body right here. And when I did the custom Magneto, I used the Shatterstar body. I think it was from the Warlock Build-A-Figure wave. And so essentially I had Shatterstar pieces left over. Now what you're looking at as far as the rest of his accessories go is this is actually Shatterstar's little, for his leg, I don't know what you would call it, pouch or something that I put on his leg. I just painted it red. Shatterstar's belt, I just kind of painted red, kind of like red, dry brushed it. And of course here's Shatterstar's like little shoulder pad, except I cut out the cape, cut off the cape and just kind of left it for the neck, and I left the shoulder pad as is. So let me bring in the Shatterstar and I'll show to you what the hell I'm talking about. So here's the thing, see the Punisher, and then there's the belt, and then there's his little thing right there. I just painted it red. So I figure I would take advantage of the loose pieces of Shatterstar, and they go very, very well on this Punisher, this custom Punisher. Now, where I got the gun is actually from a Spawn figure. This is a gun right here. See the gun right there? It's a big freaking gun that I gave to the Punisher. He holds it pretty well. Not as good as I want him to hold it, but nonetheless, that's what I did. So yeah, essentially that's kind of what I did. Still have to do some touch-ups here and there. I still want to be able to glue this to his leg to make it stay. And the belt, I want to be able to glue it to him as well, because it's just kind of sitting there. And I can take off this. Actually, give me one moment. Let me pop off his head. And then I'll take off that shoulder guard. And actually, he kind of does look a little bit better with that without the shoulder guard. He kind of looks like your classic Punisher. See what I mean? But it kind of gives him a little bit of depth as well. But either way, he looks really, really good. He just looks a little bit too skinny. You know, he needs to be a little bit more buff like this Punisher. And the Red Skull, if you guys are looking at the Red Skull, I kind of wanted to make this kind of skull, but also I kind of wanted to make it look kind of dirty and kind of rough as well, kind of like this skull that you see over here. So the Red Skull, my version of the Red Skull that I painted onto his body is kind of a combination of this one and this one. I wanted it to look classic, like this skull right here from the classic Punisher, but also I wanted it to be messy like this skull right here. So that's how this Punisher came to be. So he is just essentially the head sculpt from this Punisher right here. And the body is Magneto's, and the rest of the parts are shatterstars. And they go very, very well together, guys. It wasn't a hard figure to do. It's just taking away some paint, putting some paint on him, and just adding some pieces to complete this Punisher. So there's that. Do you guys like them without the shoulder guard or without it? See, I cut off the cape right here. So essentially, the only way you can get this shoulder piece to stay is you wrap it around his neck and then you put his head on like so. Now, there's really no versions of this guy in the comics. It was kind of my own take on this Punisher. The reason why I decided just to do a red and black version of him is because I just wanted to do something like a little bit different, you know, than you guys are accustomed to seeing. And let me put his gun back into his hand. And I was thinking about doing like a Punisher 2099 version, but I just kind of worked with the pieces that I had, and I figured this is what came out. You know, this was kind of good enough. It was kind of different, and it's kind of a Punisher that you don't see. It's a unique Punisher. And yeah, I need to get a better gun to hold. I think. Because he's not holding this gun very well as of right now. He was holding it well before, but, you know, right now he ain't holding it, so. And I'm trying to get his gun. Or you can have him hold it this way, however you prefer. Or hold it that way, but he doesn't really grasp it that way, so let's put it like this. Like that, if he can hold it. And he's not going to hold it. There he goes. Barely. It's going to fall again. But yeah, that's essentially what I wanted to do, just kind of create my own Punisher figure, you know, something that, you know, people don't have, something that you've never seen before. I just wanted to do like a Red Skull version of this Punisher. Let me put his gun down for the moment. Actually, I can probably use this gun right here. Let me take this gun out and see how he holds this one. This one he probably will hold better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there he goes. Even though I do like him with the bigger gun, I might have to give him this gun right here, but it's kind of up in the air. I'm not for sure yet. Or I can have him holding that gun. This big old Tommy gun. Let's see how he looks holding this Tommy gun. Maybe he can hold this gun a little bit better. And the answer is yes. Look at that. He actually holds it pretty well. So, there was my little custom. I don't know what I'm going to call this Punisher yet, guys. I think it's, am I going to call him the Black and Red Punisher? Or should I call him the Red Skull Punisher? What do you guys think? What do you think I should call him? I'm still kind of up in the air. I don't really know what I'm going to call him yet. Let's see how this gun goes into this guy's hand. Actually, seems to go a little bit better. Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't know. I'll try to get that gun back into his hand. It doesn't look right holding. He doesn't look right holding that gun. He looks actually better holding this gun. Yeah, we'll leave it off for now. Okay, so there was my custom black and red Punisher. Let me bring my camera in right here. Stand it up for you guys. Put this gun back into his hand. And then I'll put this gun back into his hand because it just looks better. So guys, tell me what you guys think of this custom Red Skull Punisher. Do you like him? Do you think he's cool looking? Do you think I could have added something to him? Do you guys like this guard right here, or should I just get rid of it and just kind of leave it basic? You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Let me try to fix his hand real quick to where I can get him to hold this gun. There he goes. There he goes. So, tell me what you guys think of this black and red Punisher. Do you like him? Do you feel like I could have did something more to him? I was thinking about actually adding bullets to go around his chest, you know what I mean? But I didn't want to cover up this red skull. I figure it would be a little bit too much, and he already has a lot of stuff going on with him as well. These I keep saying shin. These arm guards right here that he got from Magneto actually goes very, very well with this figure. Goes very, very well with the red paint that I chose to paint these pieces right here. Actually goes well with the red boots and this red shin guards that were already there. So overall, he came out pretty nice. I have to admit, you know, he looks comic booky, but he also has like a realistic vibe as well. You know what I mean? And I thought red, you know, giving the Punisher a red skull was a really, really good idea, because if you know Punisher, if you've read his comic books, he loves killing. What's the color of death? Blood. Red blood. So that's how this Punisher came to be. I just wanted to see the Punisher wearing a red skull, you know what I mean? A black and red Punisher. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons how this Punisher came to be. So let me put him over here. Let me move the Punishers off to the side, guys. Of course, I'm not going to do a rating of this custom. I'll just leave it up to you guys, because I would feel stupid rating my own custom. So I'll just leave it up to you guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think of this Punisher. So essentially what I did, guys, I'm going to put the characters next to him where I got the pieces from that essentially made this custom Punisher, and it was from these two figures right here. So the body of Magneto, and then his accessories came from Shatterstar, and of course the head came from the classic version of the Punisher, and the gun came from one of my Spawn figures. So I'll let you look at them close side to side, and you can see, you know, how it came to be. And being that I got all of them here, I'll throw my other custom. And this was the Magneto version right over here, and you can see the custom version. I should have did this last time when I reviewed this custom, but essentially I had the custom Magneto. That's of course Shatterstar's body right there. And then the head sculpt and the cape was to this Magneto. So there you guys have it. A little mistake. If you guys watched my Magneto video, you'll see the mistake. A little mistake. I made two customs out of that little mistake. So there was my little custom of, I guess I'm gonna call him the black and red Punisher. Maybe the Red Skull Punisher. Man, that actually sounds a little bit better. The Red Skull Punisher actually sounds pretty awesome. So I might call him that. So tell me what you guys think of this Red Skull Punisher. Do you guys like him? Do you guys hate him? Do you guys feel like I should have did something else or more to him? And just leave it in the comments. So, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy, awesome, amazing, good stuff that I know you can do. Like, hit that notification bell to receive more cool, awesome reviews like this. I think I repeated myself. I don't know. So, there was my little custom of the Red Skull Punisher. That's probably what I'm going to call him. The Red Skull Punisher. The Red Skull, the Black and Red Skull Punisher. Maybe. So, there you guys have it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you guys next time.